Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Ryden. Everyone has seen something vile, unfair, rotten to its core. We've all watched cruelty rain down on the innocent and stood frozen, wishing we had the guts to act, but fear always wins. The brute strength of evil men, louder, bloodier, relentless, they don't hide, they don't flinch or feel. They hurt and they like it. And we let them. We look away, we pretend we don't see, but we do. This is the story of a man who didn't look away. The book is called The Assignment. The author, our guest, Georgi Nenchev, coming to us from Rusa, Bulgaria, on the banks of the Danube River. That's quite a setup, Georgi, for your, in full disclosure, you wrote that. So that made me get a taste of what we're going to get in your book. How did this story come to you? And tell us a little bit about the story.
Yeah, I have had many close meetings with suffering people, with pain, with death, while I was working in emergency center of my hometown, Gabrovo. And I have met some really evil men. And all of this changed my point of view of world. And you can consider this book as a result of this change point of view.
How
At
so?
first, I must say, yeah, it is a result of my experience.
Mhm.
Not good, but experience.
Yeah. The opening in the prison is very graphic.
Yeah.
How in the world did you come up with that? I mean, you've not been in prison that I know of, or have you?
Yeah. Well, I know how bad people think. Being a doctor, I have studied psychoanalysis by Sigmund Freud, and I was thinking to become psychiatrist.
Hmm.
And I love to deep to drain myself deep into the thinking of people because it's very useful for me in my everyday work. And being a doctor, knowing bad people, it was uh, so to say a way to test myself to describe this on paper.
Hmm.
I think it went good, and I think it was a good start of the book.
Hmm. Well, tell us about the plot of the book without giving too much away, of course. I mean, what's the theme here? What's the plot of the book?
Yeah. Uh, at first, I must say this is not an easy book. This is a book about human nature, and if someone is looking for just fun, uh, it it's not easy book. You should leave it away if you are
So
not
it's not a
prepared.
not a book you're going to take on vacation and sit around at the
No,
beach
no,
and read
no,
this book.
definitely not. No, no, no. It's not an easy book. And before you start reading this book, you must be prepared to go much, much further than anyone has ever expected. It may cost you, and it will. At the end of this journey, you may find something unpleasant, even dreadful. You're real you, and you may not like it.
Hmm.
This is, so to say, a revelation about human nature, about all our feelings, about all our thoughts when we are placed into dangerous circumstances, and we don't feel safe, and we are not prepared, and we don't know how to deal with it.
Well, what's the plot? What's the story?
The story is about a doctor who has spent all of his life taking care of others, trying to ease someone else's pain. And until one morning, when he, after a graveyard night shift, stumbles upon a gang trafficking little girls. At first, he's taken aback. He couldn't believe his eyes. This all was possible. And he can't believe all this filth just walks free in front of his eyes. And after that, just like that, he cracks. He
Mhm.
changes in an instant. and he makes a call and he kills them all without any hesitation. And that moment, the doctor dies and something else is born, colder, quieter, and unstoppable. And step by step, he will hunt them, track them, find them all, and will extinguish him.
That's his goal.
Yeah, that's his goal.
Mhm.
You can add to all of this that we make decisions every day. We see evil every day. We try to put up with all this corruption every day. And we pretend nothing happens. This man refuses to look away. This man refuses to pretend everything is okay. He knows nothing is okay. And he is devoted to this kind of action to make things better.
Hmm. Do you think that he has made the right choice in doing that?
I don't know, but there is one thing. If you decide to be your true self, because in our everyday gray life, most of us pretend to be something else. We go to work, we wear a mask. We go to celebrate something, we wear a mask, and almost all of the time, we pretend to be something else. But if you decide to be yourself and to live your life, to be your true self, if you decide to take this leap of faith, you step on the way of a right doing, and you will understand this. Uh, we are every day making our decisions, and our decisions make ourselves.
It sounds to me that you walk a very dangerous path if you really do let your true self out. If, as you say, that true self
Yeah,
results in harm to other people, and we've seen that plenty.
yeah. It's not the goal of the book. I still believe, and I want everyone to believe that almost of the time the best is to do good to others. But there are some moments, exceptional moments, that you must do something extraordinary in order to preserve the balance. Good people are much more than bad people, but bad people do exist
Mhm.
and they won't change. And if you are able to do something about it, if you are able, I think you must do it.
Within the law.
Well, if it could be done by the law, following the law, it is the best way. But if you find criminals along the police, they won't live. They won't live. You won't be able to do anything but to try to harm them. Because if you read the book, I'm sorry, I'm so much talkative
That's
because
okay.
asking you are asking very rightful, very good questions to me, and you provoke me to speak much. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Uh,
That's
in
the idea.
yeah, in some cases you have no choice but to act against the law because if the criminal in front of you is a policeman and he is to shoot you, what can you do? To raise your hands, to follow the law, and to try to stop him. What?
Well, we've had too many recent examples of people who have taken the law into their own hands over people
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
who disagree with them, or
yeah,
think
yeah.
they're evil in their eyes, when in reality they may just hold a different point of view or just doing something that can be mitigated by law. So it's like that's a danger. It seems to me that one of the themes in the book is that we don't know what we're capable of until we try, or until we're faced with something that's bigger than we've ever faced before.
Yeah, the leap of faith.
Yeah, not just
It
not
is
just good
absolutely
and evil.
correct.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. Because no one knows his true inner self, and this is the purpose of this book. The purpose is to help readers, these ones who would like to find their inner true self, to help them find what they really are. But they must be prepared to go further than they have ever expected to go. It will cost them. They will change.
Hmm.
And they may not like what they'll find in the end of this journey. But anyway, it would be useful for them. And on the other hand, there are readers. At first, my readers should be adults because in order to understand this book, you must have a certain level of life experience to understand and to comprehend this book. Otherwise, we will find only shootings, car chases, hand-to-hand combats here, and it may be sort of entertaining for you, and you will spend some time having fun. But this book is deeper and it goes further. It is an investigation in human nature.
Mhm. Well, you've said that as a doctor, your perspective on and your close encounters with death, that the point of view about life has changed. How has it changed? I mean, what were you, and what are you now?
Well, I was taught, I was raised by my parents to be good, to think good of others, to do only good to others, and I continue think it should be like that. But there are people which won't allow you to do good, won't allow you to help others, and won't allow you to be your true self. They will like you to change and to become what they like you to become, to be useful for them, and to use you as puppet.
Mm.
It is not good. And if you meet some people of that kind, you should do something. And there are cases. I don't want to mess up with the police, but there are cases police won't help.
Well, I think that
I'll,
taking the law
yeah,
into
I
your
will
own
mention. Yeah, I will mention Charlie Kirk. Nothing
uh,
more.
take taking the law into your own hands isn't the answer either.
Yeah, I agree,
No
completely
matter
agree.
how evil it is out there, there are certain things you just can't and shouldn't do.
Yeah, that's why I said my protagonist, my main character, cracked in
Mhm.
an instant. He cracked.
Do you have any more stories in the works coming up?
Yes, I have a sequel of the assignment, and I have another book called Stories Not for Children. It is a fusion of some old and well-known stories like Little Red Riding Hood, Three Little Pigs, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Wild Swans, and so on.
That sounds a
It
lot
is,
different.
yeah, it is more pleasant, more readable, and it could be read by anyone.
Okay. Well, Georgi, thank you so much for joining us today. The book is called The Assignment. And
Yeah.
if you're looking for a beach read, forget it. But if you're looking for something deeper, this may be worth looking into. It's available on Amazon. It's called The Assignment. Georgi Nenchev is the author. And Georgi, thank you so much for joining us today from Bulgaria.
Last words. Can I say last words?
Of course.
Yeah. I would like to mention words of William Wallace. He once said, if you refuse to fight today, you may live longer. But after that, your children may be dying. It's up to you.
Okay. Take that for what it's worth. And thanks, Georgi, for being with us. And thank you, folks, for
Thank
spending
you
a
very
few minutes
much.
with us on
Thank you
Global.
very much.
You bet. Thank you, folks, for
It was
joining us
pleasure
on
for
the
me.
Global Book Network today. I'm Paul Ryden. We'll see you next time.